Hello, my name is Creostix and welcome back to Stardew Valley, where it sounds like it's a rainy day outside, and well, we are indeed then going to save a few moments by not having to water our crops this day, or actually let's carry the fruit, or let's not carry the fruit, because I have a reason for that. Let's just give me a hot second. Oh, and I should take away the trash. Broken CD. It's a JojaNet 2.0 trial CD. They must have made a billion of these things. Right. So also let's take the hoe because I have an idea for that. Throw away all the other stuff. Put the Joja Cola at least in the sellable things because I'm not going to use it for anything else. Okay, so I have the fishing pole, all the tools. I think I'm good. Yeah. So, because it's raining outside, there's... Oh, right. Well, I'll get to that later. It's raining outside, which means I actually feel like this might be a pretty solid day to actually go do some fishing again. I know it doesn't sound like the most exciting thing in the world, but there's a point to this, because as I mentioned a few episodes back, and let's just go get that flower from up there while we're here. A few episodes back, I mentioned that during the rainy days, different species of fish are, eating in the sea, at least. I don't know for sure about the lakes and rivers, but I would have to imagine that could be the case there as well. But I know for a fact that the sea is absolutely a place where that happens. Also, what's with the quest here? Art of fishing... Largemouth bass. Ooh, well, I'll take it, sure, but I no promises, because I think a largemouth bass might be, it might really be a freshwater fish. I have no idea. I was thinking to go to the sea, but I don't know, let's do a little bit here, just to, see if we get something interesting, but I don't... That's a smallmouth bass, that's a different thing. Largemouth bass, I don't think I have any, right? I should probably check, but I mean, I can't just, like, Google during my thing here. It wouldn't kind of... Oh, that looks like quite the fish. I gotta focus on the fish, not the treasure. Otherwise, it'll go. Oh, fuck off. Oh, fuck. Come on. Just calm down. Give yourself to me, fish. Oh, God. This is gonna be a challenge. Yeah, I didn't get the treasure because... Catfish? Well, yeah, it sure felt like quite a fucking... I don't think I've ever had a catfish, to be on... Oh, wow, that's one. Sweet Jesus. Calm down. Just take it easy, come to Creostix in there. And since I haven't ever gotten a catfish, I think that might only happen during the rainy days. Maybe? Not sure, but anyway, I do know that at least in the sea there is... Oh, wow. There is one species of fish. Oh, fuck, that's a bit... Oh... There's one species of fish that only comes from the sea during the rainy days. And I have had it happen, as I mentioned long ago, that it was required for a quest at one point. Oh, fuck off. And there was no rainy days then, so I couldn't catch the fish. So, a lot of catfish. Topaz, sure. Are they all gonna be catfish now? I mean, that's great, I guess, but, curious. So I figured I should go at some point also to the sea to catch the fish there, to have a couple of the, rainy day fish, just in case a quest comes up that needs them. Because fulfilling the quests is probably pretty useful. I also don't know how many, catfish would ever be needed for a quest, but might as well see what I can do about that. Oh, careful. A shad. Okay, now we have a... let's say when the clock says 13, we'll go to the sea. Or the shore of the sea to do the rest of the day there. But since we are in freshwater, which has, for example, pikes, there is a saying about pikes, I believe. I'm actually sorry if I ever do duplicates of duplicates of you know, Finnish phrases or sayings. I might, because I can't always remember if I've mentioned something multiple videos ago, because it just comes and goes in my mind. But there is a saying that translates to left like a pike from the shore, the shallow water, that sort of shore. And that indeed is said as lähti kuin hauki rannasta. And that practically means that something or someone, usually it refers to an animal, but it can be used of people as well, that something or someone just left really, really quickly, either by startling it or really, really like had to go, like whoa. But usually by startling it, because that's the meaning of, you know, why a pike would, you know, go from there, I guess, or maybe to catch a smaller fish, maybe, you know, a pike would do that. So, but nonetheless, the meaning is someone or something left really, really quickly, whoom, left like a pike from the shore. That's a another Finnish saying there. Oh, we have a actual fishy here. This is pretty good, because I was wondering I would need to do fishing sometimes, and I just realized that, well, it's a rainy day, so I should get the rainy day species in the chests just to wait days on end, never going bad there, to be useful in a quest or maybe a recipe even or something. So now is an especially good day to do exactly this. It's possible that some fish might need both rain and a specific day of a season, or a specific season of a year. That's absolutely possible. I don't know, but it's possible. But nonetheless, it's good to do that right now, right here. And what are you? Ooh, smallmouth bass. It's also good to have the smaller fish, especially if they stack as silver stars, all of them, because while they are not exactly as rare and useful in quests, it's good to have for either when I sell a lot of stuff at the end of spring to have the maximum amount of different kinds of seeds to plant and do money and such, and also to have some for quests and such and so. And it's also useful as a, you know, carry along food if I go to the mines, or when I go to the mines or other areas to do work in. So those are good too, although I'd love to have them all of the same type. It's kind of annoying that the other fish don't just stack when they're of a different star type. Like, come on. But nonetheless, that's still a good thing to have every single fish, because just the experience levels, it's gonna be fine. And I've had quests already where green algae also came along. You might have seen that episode. It was quite the struggle to get one all of a sudden, so now we have a few of those. Which is quite nice. I have a bunch of seaweed as well, I think. I kept those from my other fishing trips earlier on. Well, we have a lot of... Oh crap, the clock. I should go to the sea now. I literally lost the track of time while shooting the shit, while just breathing in the moist air of this thing. Also, since I'm here, I want to test. Can I dig out the worms? Oh, it gave 3 stone. Is that a... Did that come because there was worms? Is there another test I could do? Apparently no. Oh, there was a person here, yeah. Old Mariner, I've got this old amulet to sell, but something tells me you're not ready for it, lad. Okay, if you say so. Let's take the coral and... well, let's start fishing then. Let's just go to the end of the pier here and throw some at the seagulls, who are not at all afraid of the event, but sure. Okay, I forget a bit what exactly the rainy day fish species was, which I'm thinking of. It was red something. Well, it was not this one, but a sardine is just fine. And also, this reminds me of another, actually, Finnish saying, since we are in a rainy day. We sometimes say, so just buckle up just a bit. It's gonna sound rude at first. It sounds very rude at first, but bear with me because it's gonna like turn around to be a lot less rude than it seems to be. So in Finland we can say sataa kuin Esterin perseestä, which translates literally to it rains like it's coming from the ass of Esther. You know, as in dear Esther, you know, a name, Esther, which we call Esteri. Well, or we could also say tulee vettä kuin Esterin perseestä, eli meaning water is coming like from the ass of Esther. Well, why the hell would we have a saying about the ass of someone called Esther? And why is there water coming out? And there's the trick. You see, it's not meant to eel? I've never had an eel. That's actually kind of cool. I gotta keep that, because if someone wants an eel, now I have one. But, yeah, so it never originally... oh, come on, soggy newspaper. Okay, I need to actually throw away some trash here now, so... that away, and broken CD away, and trash away, and there we go. Anything else? I think I'm good, yeah. So it was not originally meant, and it doesn't mean the ass of some person. Well, what is it then? Well, this one I happen to kinda know where it sorta comes from, at least the mostly, I think, accepted source of what it is. So here's the thing. For a very long time, I'm not sure if it's still the case, but for a very long time at least, Finnish fire trucks had their water pumps were of a brand named Ester or Esteri, and the pumps themselves were, because of the design of the fire trucks, were placed in the back of the fire trucks. So, and they obviously, you know, shoot out a lot of water. And indeed, when we say ass or something, just as probably in any other language, it can mean just the behind of a person, an animal, or just a thing, you know, the behind of something. So, like one could say the ass end of the world, for example, even, but it's meant to be the ass of a fire truck. But it sort of moved to the name of the pump's brand, which happens to be Ester or Esteri. So water is coming out like from the ass of Esther. Haha. There's also not a very widely accepted idea that in one of our biggest, in our biggest lake, long ago, one of the earliest steamboat ships with that, you know, rolling wooden thing at the end. What is that called? I have no idea what it's called really, but you know, the wooden rolling thing at the end of like a river ship, you know, of a type that's, for example, in old, say, Scrooge McDuck stories or something. So one of the earliest boats of that type in our biggest lake was also called Esteri, and when the thing rolled, it's, you know, poured out water. But the fire truck thing seems a lot more plausible, and it's widely more accepted. So I think that's where it comes from. Oh, and a halibut. And I checked, halibut is a kampela in Finnish. That's also a bit of a lore there for you. And now we should probably eat something that's taking space. Well, actually, the Joja Cola is doing that, but let's eat a shad. Because I'm gonna sell the cola anyway for the tiny bit of money it's worth, so it's not worth saving, so, you know. And it gives so little, it's really probably pretty pointless. So there you have that. So it's not as rude as it seems, but it sounds super rude. But it kind of... So as we all know, language does evolve over time. So over time, it has also... The word has started to take a meaning of its own. So in our current days, the term from the ass of Esther, Esterin Perseestä, is also currently meant as... I mean, I've even used it to denote that something sucks. Something is from a very bad place. Something doesn't work. Something sucks. You know, one could say that, let's say, I don't know, let's say a video game doesn't work. The video game, therefore, is broken, bad. And it's from the ass of Esther, as in, it's bad. So it has taken a new meaning in the word of the youth of today. Or, so, it's kind of interesting. So it is, actually, it wasn't originally rude, but now, because it has survived as a phrase in the language, but not even close to everyone. Like, probably even less than 1% of Finnish people know what the phrase or where the phrase actually comes from. So we have this situation where it had been used so widely as the term that it's raining like from the ass of Esther, that people heard the phrase, assumed that it was supposed to be rude, and then started using it as if it is rude all over again. So, through the misunderstanding of that, it's now being used, or well, it has evolved to be used to denote that something, an object or something like that, sucks. Is very bad, sucks. It could even be said it's a very meaningful translation might be in that use would be that something quote unquote sucks ass. So it's kind of like crap. I mean, it's kind of funny how that has happened, but you know, that's what it is. But it wasn't originally supposed to be rude. But oh well, that's how it sometimes is. And while I'm at it, those seagulls are they're just they're putting me at an uneasy feeling. I have, in my younger days, I fished enough near seas that come on, where that I know how ferocious seagulls can be when they want stuff from you. Especially if you're a little kid, they come after you like the devil's army or something, and scream and yell and peck at you, and they do anything they can to either get stuff from you, or especially if they're protecting their nest. But what? Dinosaur egg? I didn't know there were dinosaur eggs. I gotta give it to Gunther apparently at first, but can it hatch? Is it gonna be... Okay, so 3 stone is pretty useless. I can throw those away and take the coal. And the same thing goes for the Joja Cola. It's like I'll get like, I don't know, 3 or 7 gold for it. It's not that important, you know. So there we go. But that also does mean that we are kind of running out of space here, and we'll probably start getting back. Thing is, though, I got eels, which are they're probably only you know, they probably only happen in rainy days, but didn't get the other stuff. It could only be a summer fish, the other, rainy day fish. I don't know, but at least we got eels and catfish. That's actually a pretty good haul if you really think about it. I won't be getting the largemouth bass, it feels like, but it's fine. I think the quests with the time limits and such, they should really be taken with the grain of salt that if you can get them, great, but don't really sweat it. If you don't have the items already, or if you want to do something else, there's gonna be other quests. I mean, it's worth it to try if you want the money, but still, I mean, it's not the end of the world when I miss that one quest. It's fine. It's fine. I might as well check my chests just in case I have a largemouth bass somewhere, but I'm not. I wouldn't, hold my breath over that. Let's see here. Left here, and I will just nicely make it before the end of the day. I think. I should. It's 1 a.m. now, but I got a feeling I'll just nicely make it. And I still won't be able to carry the copper bar there, but details. Before I go to bed, though, a real quick both check and deposit of a lot of this stuff. So, dinosaur eggs and algae and shads and iron ore. Man, that's fun. Iron ore is good because I know that eventually iron ore is used to create the items with which I can automatically irrigate or well, actually water my plants, not irrigate them. It's like a no, that's a different thing, but water them. So that's good. Okay, put those there, and we are fine. Okay. But it looks like there was no, largemouth bass here, I think. So it was all the stuff I already put there, so okay, good. Just a quick check here. We have anchovy, sardine, herring, halibut, and smallmouth bass. Yep, and the last one has no fish in it anyway, so we're fine. Why was I carrying all the wood, though? That was an odd choice for me, but oh well. Okay, go to bed, and let's see what the next day brings. Oh, we have level 5 fishing. That's a really good thing. Okay. So, I don't know if crab pots are the best thing in the world to do, but I'm more interested in actually getting more money for my fish, I think. Especially if I fish to create a bit more of a inventory of them to sell them at the end of spring, or especially at the end of summer. So, Joja Cola is actually 25 gold. Oh well, that's still, it's technically considered trash. So whatever, it's fine. That's nothing. I'll eventually get a lot of money, but it's like I don't want to play the game in a way to every single moment maximize my money amount. I know it's easy to make like thousands upon thousands, or easy, but it's possible to make thousands upon thousands. It's again a rainy day. That's actually really good. It's possible to make thousands upon thousands of money by means of, planting this one thing over and over and over and over and over again, and just doing that, and I know that's possible to do, but it's kind of like I want to do differing things. I want to fish sometimes. I want to farm sometimes. I want to go to the mines, and I want to sometimes just quest and all that. So I don't sweat it. Let's just do what feels fun. Okay, oh, that's actually the wrong direction here a bit, but here we are. Let's see if the lake might give a largemouth bass. I wouldn't hold my breath over it again, but, let's just see what happens. And the wild horseradishes just happen to be of 2 different star types, so, no, just, come on. Come on, I'm still bad enough at fishing that this might be a bit much for me, but let's just see. Oh wow, whoa. Oh, fuck off. Come on, come to me. Come to... Oh, God. There we are. Another catfish. Before I do more, though, I want to go around, because I've seen every once in a while, I've seen in waters these sort of bubbly areas. I just want to... If I happen to get one nearby, I might want to try to, you know, fish at a spot like that, but I don't see one, though. I'll go to the other side of the lake real quick as well, just to be sure, but... Okay, well, it's no biggie, I guess. And also, I don't know if those only happen during, you know, during days with no rain. That's actually very possible, but... yeah, there's probably not. Probably not one around. Oh well, it's no biggie. Just go around the lake here as well, and... yeah, fine. Let's just, let's fish from... Well, let's go around this area just to be sure, and also there might be stuff to pick up as well, so... You never know. That's the thing with these. It looks pretty normal. Okay, let's make a sideways throw just to be all creative here. There we are. Okay. I wonder if oh, and they just for anyone if is interested, a catfish is called in Finnish a monni, which is also actually, come to think of it, is a word that is also used as a kind of a one could use them as it's how could I put it? It's like a really chub, sure. 3 stone, great, thanks. It's like a really it could be used like in a term to be like a really like a rookie at either, say, broken glasses, at either, say, Boy Scouts or some places of education, maybe even. It's not very commonly used these days anymore, but it does have that that meaning to it, though. Maybe even in the military, but not like the super new recruits, maybe. But yeah, that is a word that means that as well. So, like a new recruit, really, of a number of things. Another chub. Well, now we have chubs then. Good. Great. And a broken CD. Not great, but, you know, I'll take it. And again, I feel like since it is a rainy day, this is the one time to get these unusual fish if they happen to be willing to come, as in catfish, and I don't know if chub is unusual, but getting those anyway, they're probably common. I feel they're not very difficult to get, apparently, because they don't like float around in the fishing minigame, though. But I've heard like some sources say that some people don't like the fishing minigame, that it's maybe a bit too, I don't know, hard or gamey or something, but I like it. It adds a bit of a thing to this. I need a bit more to my fishing than just, oh, you got a fish, you know. I think this is pretty perfect, honestly. I really do enjoy this. And it would essentially make the game just less interesting if it would be just throw the thing there, press thing to get fish over and over and over and over again. It's like, I would not really advise to doing that. And just if you're wondering, I don't really know. Oh wow, that's either a catfish or something really weird. Oh fuck, come on, just calm down, you fish. Up, just focus on, just come to me. I have no idea if this might just be a catfish, but whoa, it's feisty. Really feisty, and it's not as easy to control the bar there, because it has a momentum to it. It kind of goes... It keeps going when you're done. Another catfish. I hope they're expensive, because if I get a lot of these, I think I'm gonna save like a maximum of maximum of 5 at the end of spring, because I have a hard time imagining a quest demanding more than 5. You know, the fish is so hard to get anyway, so... There is that, and yeah, I don't know what a chub is. Again, the names of fish are mostly really different in Finnish. They have no relation to the words used in English in almost any case, except for like the carp. That's pretty much the only thing. So I don't know what that is from my, you know, what a chub is from the top of my head. I don't have a very good vocabulary in English in different species of fish. You don't come across those words anywhere in, you know, modern media or entertainment or in anything really. Unless you're a fisherman going outside to fish things in English, that's the only place where you see these names. And I haven't seen, I had never seen halibut before this game or a chub. So yeah. And if you're interested, I have also earlier on played for this... Oh, fuck. That's probably a really asshole catfish. I have played for this channel a few number of episodes of the Dovetail Eurofishing game, which is... It's actually pretty relaxing and okay for a... I mean, we're talking a fishing game. It gets the job done. I kind of, you know, it was relaxing and sort of fun. There I also translated all the different fish species I encountered. You could have carps and a couple of different kind of carps, really, like mirror carps and leather carps and basic carps, and there was a couple of ghost carps too, I think. There was catfish and roaches, and I don't think there were any bass, were there? I don't think there were. And then there was the... Bream. Bream was one of them as well. And I'm spacing out on one species. I know it's like it's not very far from from a roach or a bream in the, you know, the genus, if you will, but I'm now forgetting the name of it. I'm really... It's really gone from my mind. It's called in Finnish it was a suutari, but what was it in English again? I can't say. I'm drawing a blank on that one, but nonetheless, if you want to see just more fishing and me just talking about fish stuff, you know, I have done that too. And all this trash in the lake. Who's putting these broken glasses in the lake? That's just nasty, man. Or is there bodies in there? Is Joja Corp a serial killer corporation? Or is it the bodies from there, from that girl from the house there? Is she a murderer? I should maybe keep an eye on her then. And another chub. Very good. So yeah, there is that. There is the Dovetail Eurofishing series. I did like I think 5 videos at least of it. It was pretty fun. And I really... One of the problems I think it had, for my money, it had a little bit too little of different species of fish. I think it had like only 6 or 7 or something. It was not many. That kind of, you know, I had a tiny problem with in the end. I didn't really, you know, complain a lot during it, but, you know, in retrospect, it was like you're always getting from a lake essentially 3 or 4 different fish, 5 at most. So it's like, I don't know. One could use more as well. Come on. Let's see what we can see with this one. It's probably a shad or a chub. Chub again. Very nice. Chub is probably the stuff I'll be eating when I run out of energy. Oh wow, that's a catfish. That's gotta be a cat. Oh, and a treasure, but let's... Oh fuck. again, it has a momentum, the thing there. It's really hard to... You can't stop it, as far as I understand. It just goes when you let go of it, and it goes far away. So it's hard to zero in on a fish that goes like that all the time. Not easy at all. Let's just, let's hope we still get a few of those more. Oh, that's exactly... Oh, that's not... yeah, no. No chance there. No, none. Like... No, there's not even a contest there. There's no... Can't be done. Is the long and short of that little thing. Okay, and let's see here. And also, I actually got a some feedback. I believe it was Mr. Metalman, I think was the viewer's name, who mentioned that if I do get the moments where I do mundane stuff a lot, like fish a lot, or farm a lot, or, I don't know, just dig stones a whole lot, it's still fine if, I mean, the feedback I got was that it's still enjoyable to watch, just to hear me ramble on about stuff, and that actually amazes me. That's feedback that makes me, like, really just happy inside. I'm like, that's... The idea that that anyone finds it remotely, you know, entertaining or interesting or even relaxing or enjoyable in any way to listen to me talk, that is a really, really, you know, happy thought. I'm really amazed at that. It really makes my day. It saves the day in it if you're feeling a bit down. A notion like that, really like, oh really? Wow, that's amazing, man. Wow. Oh, a bream. Nice. So, you know, thanks for the kind words there, really. And you know, I'll take that to heart, in that if no one really says that don't do that stuff, then you know, I'll take that into consideration, in that I probably will be doing, you know, these episodes where I mostly do something I just gotta do as a bit of a mundane thing and just talk and shoot shit while I'm doing it. I don't know yet if I'll do it every time I need to do something. Oh, of course, if there's like... Oh crap, I didn't get the treasure there. I wasn't brave enough, but if I really have, like, literally, if I do like a day or 2 days where I literally do nothing else than one very simple thing, and I can't think of, you know, stories or something, I'll maybe skip that. But nonetheless, if it's enjoyable to hear me ramble on about these things, then sure, that's awesome, and I'm happy to do that. Seriously, lovely. That great. That's really... I'm at a loss of words to describe how really glad that makes me to hear that. Whoa, it's maybe enjoyable. That's great. Wow, amazing. Oh, that's... fuck. That might be lost now. Ooh. Don't focus on the treasure, at least of yet, because this catfish is feisty, and I might lose the oh, because I won't get the treasure if I lose the fish, so it's... Oh, it's gonna be worthless if I lose this fish now. Go. Oh, that was tricky of you. Ooh, no. Just stay on it. Stay on it. God, it's hard. It's so difficult. God. Stay put, you fish. Go. Come on. Come to Crete. Oh, sticks. Oh, wow, you are a nasty one, aren't ya? Oh, fuck off. This is gonna take a while, man. I'm gonna feel bad if I lose it. Come on, come, yes. And the treasure is an artifact, a rusty spoon. Okay, bait and coal, and I still can't use bait while fishing because it's still the basic fishing rod, which doesn't take bait because it's not an exquisite enough hook. That never made sense to me. Like, why? I don't know. Here we are. And this is probably an easier fish, it seems like a chub maybe, or shad. That's fine too. And here we throw another one. Come on, give a nice fish at the end of the day here. I should maybe check at some point what exactly is a chub. Or a shad really. I don't know that one either. Come on. There we are. A bream once again. I should eat something after I've gotten this fish, and then fish a tiny bit more, and then run home to sleep. And then it's probably gonna be the end of this rainy fishing episode. I didn't plan for this. It's just fuck. Ah crap. This might overexhaust. Yep. Oh well. Oh well. Well. I guess we can see if we can again do the weird thing where we were overexerted and stayed up too late, and we still got the full energy bar because reasons? I don't know. Okay. Come to me. There you are. Another bream, great. And I think the breams, the chub is still the fish to eat here. And let's do more fishing then. Come on. Let's get the inventory nice and full. Well, not quite, but I'll leave at 12 a.m. to or 12, whatever it's midnight in AMs and PMs. It's really, we don't use those things in Finland. It's just, oh, give treasure. Oh fuck, that's a bit of a risky move there. Give treasure in a moment. Let's get that fish close first. Right there, and then up to get the treasure. There you go. Oh, and come on. There you are. Come nice and easy there. Yes, there you go. Awesome. And that is a chub. And the treasure is a bait. I'll take geode any day. Geode is always a fun find to get. I'll eat one more chub. And then hopefully I can do this fish real quick. And then go. Or maybe two fish if it's really oh fuck crap if it's really quick. Well, now I used up the energy though, so it's gonna be this fish then. Crap. My bad. An itchy trigger finger, that. And there we are with a shad. Okay, now let's go home to see our bed and pillow and see what we can accomplish there, as in get energy again. But I'm again wondering, the last time I went to bed at 1:50 a.m. while having the problem of being overexhausted at some point at least, it gave me the full energy bar. Was that a bug or is it supposed to happen? I'll check the crops in another day because I'm so tired with all the stuff I have been doing with the character here. Copper ore, geode, crap, I need to actually build another chest, don't I? Fuck. Hot second. Let's place chest. There we are. And put the catfish, green algae, shad, bream, wood, spoon bait, and we might as well actually put all the trash and the Joja Cola into the selling thing, because I don't think Joja Cola is going to be useful in any place. And it's just a fun little thing to leave all the trash in the selling box, like, hi Linus, thanks for getting all my stuff, here's garbage. Oh well. I'm gonna wait just a little bit for the clock to go to see if I can trigger the same thing again, where I got a full energy bar for some weird reason at 1:50. Is it a bug that happens then, or what's the deal? So go to bed here, and let's get the 25 or whatever that is again. But the point is, what's the energy bar now? Is it different, or was it like a one-time bug, or what's the deal with that? I just want to see this. And then it's an... Now I got almost no energy. How does that even work? I mean, sure, that makes sense to me now, but... I mean, think about it. I literally did the same thing, went to bed 1:50 AM, I was overexhausted with a sad face on the energy bar. I didn't have a lot of energy, like I was, I think, almost completely out, or at least, like, significantly depleted, and I got a full bar. Now it's like a sliver of a bar. What? Ah, okay, but hey, I am all out of time for this episode though, and then some. But I do hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, please do drop a like or a comment, or even subscribe or share if you want to. It would really, really help, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again next time.